Friends, it is so dark outside. I'm filming this in the middle of the afternoon. It's super, super dark, but this is the only time I have to film this video, so I'm gonna try to persevere through. If the lighting is terrible, I apologize, but this should be a quick video, even if it's horrible looking in terms of the lighting. My name is Jennifer and welcome to Best Kept Plans. This is my July 2024 TBR video. If you're interested in seeing what books I want to read this month, please stick around. I just got done filming my June 2024 reading recap, and as I was filming that video, it was getting darker and darker outside. I knew it was going to storm today. I didn't think it was going to happen this early. This is the best natural light situation that I have right now. I don't think it's going to take long for me to go through my July 2024 TBR, so let's just dive right in. The first book on my TBR is one that I can't believe I haven't read yet, and that is Funny Story by Emily Henry. I have really enjoyed every single Emily Henry book that I have read, which is every book that she has published. I've never given one of her books 5 stars, though I read Beach Read before I rated books, and I do suspect that I probably would have rated that one 5 stars. I've heard some mixed things about Funny Story, but I have heard that our male main character is similar to Nick Miller from New Girl, and I love Nick Miller from New Girl, so I'm very excited to finally be diving into this one. The next book that we're going to talk about is one that I actually just received in the mail like 2 days ago. I was given this physical arc by Bramble, so thank you so much to them for sending this to me. And that is The Spellshop by Sarah Beth Durst. This cover is stunning, okay? This cover is absolutely gorgeous. This caught my eye several weeks ago when I saw it online. It has these gorgeous like lavender sprayed edges that I absolutely adore. I cannot wait to read this. I'm so excited for this. It's giving me cozy fantasy vibes and I want that in my life. The next book that we're going to talk about is actually on my 24 books in 2024 reading challenge. It's also nonfiction, so it will count towards my nonfiction challenge. And that is Everyone Hanging Out Without Me and Other Concerns by Mindy Kaling. So I'm not a huge nonfiction person, but I have found that the nonfiction that I enjoy is generally going to be in short story format, in essay format. And I have read Mindy Kaling's other book, Why Not Me? And I think I gave it 4 or 4.5 stars. I loved it. I thought it was so much fun. And so I'm very much looking forward to reading this. I believe this was the first book that she ever published. So I'm curious to see if her earlier writing jives with me as much as Why Not Me did. The next book is also on my 24 books in 2024 reading challenge. I'm definitely behind in that challenge by maybe 1 or 2 books. So I'm trying to make sure that I have at least 2 of them on my TBR every month. And this one is one that I honestly can't believe I haven't read yet. I started this series, I believe, early 2023. And the reason I haven't gotten back to it is because I know this is going to be a very emotional story, and I don't know that I've felt like I have a lot of capacity for that type of story, but I'm very optimistic about getting to this one this month, and this is Us Against You by Fredrik, Backman. I loved Beartown. That was part of my Instagram challenge last year. It was recommended by Alex at Artsy Reads and Plans. I gave it 4.5 out of 5 stars. I can't believe I haven't read this yet. I need to read it. I want to read it this month. It's got to happen. The next 2 books are physical arcs that I was fortunate enough to receive. This next one is from Source Books Casablanca, and that is Beautiful Villain by Rebecca Kenney. They put this huge sticker on here that says, cover not final, but I'm pretty sure when I've looked at it online that this is the final cover. I tried to peel this sticker off and it's not going to come off nicely, so I gave up. I don't know anything about this book, but Beautiful Villain is a very compelling title. I definitely don't mind a gray kind of villain that ends up becoming a love interest. And we had that in a book that I read last month, Throne of the Fallen. And yeah, I'm hoping that this is kind of similar in the vibes situation. And then the last book that's going to be on my TBR, I believe this is a middle grade book, but oh, it says ages 10 and up or grades 5 and up. And that is Not Nothing by Gayle Forman. This was sent to me by Aladdin, who are the publishers that sent me Codename Kingfisher, which was my favorite book that I read in June. So I'm definitely very excited to pick something else up that they are going to be publishing. And it just looks very interesting. We've got what appears to be a younger person and an older person sitting on a bench. And I think it's going to be them kind of telling stories of their lives to each other and trying to relate to each other through those stories. That's what I'm getting from the cover. And I hope that that's true, because I think that that would be a really, really sweet story. So excited about this one. And that is it for the books on my July 2024 TBR. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope the quality isn't too terrible. And as always, everyone, please be safe. Bye-bye.